Hi there, Michelle Saxman here, and ready to share with you some time with Jesus Calling by Sarah Young on September the 25th. Pour all of your energy into trusting me. It is through trust that you stay connected to me, aware of my presence. Every step on your life journey can be a step of faith. Baby steps of trust are simple for you. You can take them with almost unconscious ease. Giant steps are another matter altogether. Leaping across chasms of semi-darkness, scaling cliffs of uncertainty, trudging through the valley of the shadow of death. These feats require sheer concentration, as well as utter commitment to me. Each of my children is a unique blend of temperament, giftedness, and life experiences. Something that is a baby step for you may be a giant step for another person, and vice versa. Only I know the difficulty or the ease of each segment of your journey. Beware of trying to impress others by acting as if your giant steps are only baby ones. Do not judge others who hesitate in trembling fear before an act that would be easy for you. If each of my children would seek to please me above all else, fear of others' judgments would vanish, as would attempts to impress others. Focus your attention on the path just ahead of you and on the one who never leaves your side. I have two takeaways from this. I'll start with the one down here, and that is, I refer to it as the cancer of comparison. And sometimes we care all too much about what other people might think of what it is that we're doing or not doing. And we put this burden of someone else's expectation onto us. And you guys, what I've learned in my journey, and this, I'll just say this route toward wisdom, which, is a long and arduous journey, is that a lot of times what we project into someone else's thought life is actually our insecurity or something that we desire. So we create a story in our head, and I'm thinking, my neighbor is thinking, I haven't done this, and blah, 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 and this is what they're thinking about me, or a coworker, or someone in a store, or people you went to high school or college with, and we begin to project our thought life into someone else. And y'all, as we are reminded here, we are each uniquely made with strengths and talents and life experiences. So we can never truly know what someone else is thinking about. And I could just say, like, even in the journey of forgiveness we spoke about the other day, I might be carrying around something that I did and I hurt someone else's feelings, and I've been beating myself up, and I go to them to apologize, and they might have been like, oh my gosh, I didn't even take it that way. I didn't even give it a second thought. And meanwhile, we have been playing a tape based on our insecurities or something we're projecting onto other people. So it's really important to ask questions rather than presume and assume. So this has to do with, and when I say looking at the cross, when we spend too much time looking in the left to right, when we spend too much time looking over our shoulders rather than keeping our eye on our Heavenly Father and our growth and internal development, that we can benefit from that. So just something to think about there. And then this one is pour all of your energy, and that we are called to love. It says love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, and all your strength. And this is the reminder that to be fully filled, to be fulfilled and wholehearted, to kind of just surrender so much. And I got to go back to that, because it's not always about surrendering, us doing the surrendering. Sometimes we can do the surrendering, but we still forget to ask our Heavenly Father to remove the burden. So it's kind of a two-step process, I think sometimes. We need to surrender and then we need to ask him to remove. So again, this is all about this level of trust. And I wanted to even replace this word, how we have to have trust in our Heavenly Father, how we have to have faith that a path is unfolding even when it hurts, that we have to believe and have hope. And our prayer life can be spent coming from a place of worry and thinking about things that we don't want to have happen, or our prayer life and our hope and our anticipation can be one of spending our time in our prayer life thanking him for what we do want to have happen and unfold. So praying from worry, praying from hope and trust. Just kind of pay attention to how you're feeling about it, coming from fear and coming from confidence and trust. Because our Heavenly Father says to trust in me, and that is when all of our energy goes toward that relationship of fully trusting our Heavenly Father, because there are going to be those dark times where we are, in chasms of semi-darkness, scaling cliffs of uncertainty, trudging through the valley of the shadow of darkness. But we are each uniquely and wonderfully and beautifully made. So be mindful not to compare ourselves to where others might be, or where others might have been, or where we currently are. Fill ourselves with grace, love, peace. Y'all have a super blessed day. Protect the crown. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.